Welcome back to AutoReview and another episode of bike or scooter review. And today we have the brand new 2018 Honda PCX 125cc. So as you can see, beautiful scooter, and you just heard the start-stop automatic, which actually turns off the engine when you're in city traffic and you don't have to hold the brakes. So it indicates by idling stop, you have to activate idling stop, and then it has a flashing A with a circle around it, so you will know that the engine is in idle mode. Now actually the engine turns off, so we can turn it off. And what can I tell you about it? So let me just take off the helmet. We have here a 125cc one-cylinder four-stroke engine producing 12.2 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and a maximum torque of 11.8 Newton meters at 5,000 RPM. We have 0.4 horsepower more than the previous version, so a little bit more power. The design is a little bit different, so the front headlights is BLED, so you have high beam and normal lights in LED, which is now divided through this part here. Very good in the night, so I'm gonna show you a clip as well when I was driving yesterday evening. And I actually tested yesterday driving from Interlaken to Bern and back with quite a lot of highway. It was a total distance of 130 kilometers back and forth. And I have to say that it's very comfortable. So what is new as well, we have a little bit more space under the seat. We have now 28 instead of 27 liters. Let me just open it up for you. It's electric unlock, both for fuel gauge and for the seat. And what I like, we have this kind of hinge here. You can open it this way, all the way, to get stuff in and out easier. We have some tools here. You have here some space to put, for example, a book or whatever. Instruction manual if you want to keep that with you. And as I mentioned, it's a little bit wider and a little bit more accessible than the previous version. I was not able to fit my folding helmet. However, the next helmet you just saw, no problem at all. And some full face helmets will fit depending on how big your head is. Now let's close this one up. As I mentioned, you have this one as well, which is really, really great. Then we have basically safety feature that is with the key on the back side of the key, which is something that will unlock the basically mechanism where you put the key inside. It will automatically lock after a certain time. It will basically fold in front of it, and then you are not able to put the key inside. By the way, one criticizing point, if I can say so, is this key. It's super massive, very long. And sometimes if you have a lot of keys here, it's kind of difficult to basically get this and unlock that. Now let's put that back inside. Electric starter, we have hazard lights, which actually only work when you have the key inside, obviously, otherwise the battery will drain. Horn, blinkers, light and high beam. Mirrors I like, are pretty good. Dashboard is an inverted LCD, so you have black background and white writing. You have a trip computer, one trip computer, total mileage as well as fuel consumption. Fuel consumption I had was 2.8 liters maximum on this highway run. So obviously Honda claims less than that, and I'm actually sure that you can achieve this. I will drive the scooter for another 2 days and I'll update it in case it will be lower. But in city traffic with the start-stop automatic, you should be able to arrive to achieve anything below 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 liters. So I'll keep you updated on that. Now, ergonomics is super nice. It's really nice to sit on a scooter. Yes, you have this part here where you have to get over, but it's not that high. And then you have sitting position like this. You can sit like this. On the highway I was sitting higher and basically stretching my legs. So for the driver you have actually a lot of space, which is really great. And what I did as well yesterday when I was driving alone, because you have a good seat and space for the socios, for the second person, the foot pads for the second person, I was using as well when I was driving. And obviously when you drive long time like that, just to have a little bit of variety in the position. Now, as I mentioned, front full LED light, LED blinkers front and back, LED rear light, which looks a little bit like an X. Looks really, really great. What I like as well, it's pretty quiet. Usually scooters are kind of loud, especially the 50cc, but this one with 125cc is very quiet. You pretty much don't hear it when you drive, which is nice. We have now new wheels. Before it was 5-spoke, now we have 8-spoke, and they're a little bit lighter in the front and in the back, which helps to reduce the weight of the scooter. By the way, the weight is 130 kilograms in total, and prices for the scooter in Switzerland are 3,690 Swiss francs. In Germany, 3,290 euro, and in Austria at the moment, Aktionspreis, let's call it 3,190 euro. What I like as well is, sorry, one thing I forgot. If we do like this, we have a little glove box, if we want to call it like this, on the left side, but only on the left, which had the mechanism, which fits actually 0.5 liter bottles and iPhone 6 Plus, no problem whatsoever. And it has as well a 12-volt power socket inside, however, no USB. Scooter comes with ABS in the front. We have a disc brake in the front, however, we have only drum brakes in the back. That's one point I would criticize, because the rear brake is a little bit weak. However, overall the scooter accelerates pretty good up to 80, and the brakes are really good to bring it back down to 0. What else? So the key I set, the key could be a little bit smaller or folding mechanism, because it's really quite large if you have it in the pocket. It would be nice if you have a second trip computer as well as a thermometer, because it doesn't show the temperature. And again, as I mentioned, check with your helmet that you're wearing if it actually fits inside. Otherwise, you can get a rack for a top case, you can get a higher windshield, and you can have as well original heated grips for the scooter. So, thank you very much for GL Moto in Unterseen who provided the scooter to me. You'll find a link in the description. If you have any question, please contact them. And you see already clouds are coming, so it's gonna start raining pretty soon. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it, like it, comment below, ask if you have any questions. And now I'll show you a little bit of the drive yesterday I took when I was going to Bern, as well as how good the light is, in my opinion, in the evening or in the darkness, because LED light is really great to have, because you see so much more. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
We're